Welcome to Open Whispers channel. When the secret whispers of a people turns louder and louder and louder, it becomes open whispers. The tyrant knows that his time is up. When the secret whisper of a people becomes louder and louder and louder, it becomes open whispers. Then the servant takes out his heart and speaks boldly to the king. The king knows that his time is up. Subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, make sure you leave your comments in the comment section. Thank you, and let's roll. Sometimes you are forced to think that slavery and colonization ended many years or many decades ago. You also think that racism, systematic as it may be or endemic as it may be, is something that don't exist in certain climes anymore. Or you're forced to say that it's something that will end soon. But the realism that racism and modern slavery have come to stay, when you realize that, it hits you like the sun and you say, wow. Why do people go to war? Why can't everybody be equal? Why can't we all be the same? Why can't we abandon greed? It breaks my heart. Putin has just declared war on Ukraine and actually invaded or is still invading Ukraine. And I feel terrible for them. But there's another story underneath that is flying like a kite in the sky. As these innocent people are killed, slaughtered, Putin is bombarding Ukraine. And the world leaders are condemning what he is doing, imposing sanctions that, in my opinion, will not stop the killing going on in Ukraine. But the saddest part of it is that as these people try to escape, everybody is caught up in that web in Ukraine. There's a free ride taking people across the border to safety, to seek sanctuary. The only people that are not being allowed to get on the train, to escape, people with black skin, Africans. Not just that Poland and other neighboring European countries are stopping Africans from coming into their countries to seek shelter. The saddest part of it was, or what is still going on, is that even the police from Ukraine are getting into the train, bringing out people from African descent for them to stay back, allowing Indians, allowing every other nationality, according to the report, apart from Africans. And it makes me to wonder, I thought slavery ended long ago. So the only people that are good to die are these people with the black skin. The only people that are not entitled to escape the tragedy that Putin has brought on the people of Ukraine are the black race. Why so much hatred I thought we've gotten over this. When will this end? And some African leaders, why the US warned that Putin will invade Ukraine, they were back there sleeping in their offices. They didn't believe it. The Speaker of Nigerian Parliament, Bajamila, a good joke, was telling the chairman of the Committee on Foreign Affairs or whatever to get on the plane and get to Ukraine. I said, really? Too little, too late. After the invasion has started, that's when he woke up and started playing the drama, the same drama that the governor of Lagos always plays when he wants to show up. Playing double game. If you wanted to give that order, you could have done that long ago when the warning was coming. And you knew you had students in Ukraine. You knew you had citizens in Ukraine. If their life mattered to you, people in power, that's when you would have done everything to evacuate your citizens. And now, look at the maltreatment. Look at the discrimination going on. They can't get on the train. Other European countries cannot accept them. What a wicked act. But we brought this on ourselves. You talk about colonization? What is this? Why all this war if not for greed? Why did Iraq invade Iran? Greed. In the first place, why did even US end up in Iraq? I thought it was a case of weapon the production of this the suspicion that they had this weapon of mass destruction. Even when the UN inspection team said they didn't have any, the invasion still happened anyway. Why all these wars and why all this greed? And most importantly, why this discrimination, even in the middle of a war, is only Africans that are allowed to die? And what breaks my heart is that the leaders from all over Africa are still enslaving their own people, reducing them to nothing, only good in corruption. Because if you do the right thing in Africa and produce the right democratic setting, the government is not supposed to solve every problem for their citizens. But you can at least try to provide an enabling ground for everybody to thrive. But all the African leaders do is to sit on power, do nothing, acquire wealth, primitive wealth that generation yet unborn will not even exhaust. What is wrong with the black race? What is wrong with human nature? Why so much greed? Why so much hatred? I thought slavery ended many decades ago. I thought discrimination would end soon. I thought African leaders should have been up by now and rise up to their challenges and know that their citizens, when they do the right thing for them, they will not be leaving their countries for second enslavement. This is sad. I thought the West was better than Africa. Or at least you made us believe you are better. But if you are better than Africa, why these wars? Why this colonization? Why greed? Why are you increasing human suffering? That's what Putin is doing. Invading Ukraine. And people are dying in Ukraine. Ukraine in turn will still not hide this racism, stopping Africans from escaping to neighboring countries to seek shelter. This is sad. I really wish slavery in whatever form discrimination will end in truth and honesty. Sad. So sad. Thanks for being with us in the arena. Like the famous American writer will always say, be well, do good work, and please do keep in touch. Until we meet again in the arena, is Chris Diggers in Open Whispers. Thank you, and God bless.